many variants of the SpaceX Starship are there? There are at least 4. But why? Why don't they just make one Starship to rule them all? Well, you're in the right place because in this video, I'm going to answer that question for you. To do that, we first have to roll back the clock to when the space shuttle was being developed as an idea. The space shuttle had 2 criteria: to be cheap and rapidly reusable, and to do everything in one fixed design. This second criteria led to the space shuttle ultimately flopping, but more on that later. Around 2016 and 2017, when Starship was being envisioned, it also had 2 criteria. The first was to be cheap and rapidly reusable, and the second was to do everything in one fixed design. Yes, everything from landing on Mars to sending a few people to the ISS. Around a couple years later, in 2019, I can imagine SpaceX looking back at why the space shuttle flopped and realizing that the space shuttle, just like Starship, was planned to be able to do everything in one fixed design. But as we learned from the space shuttle, things that are meant to do everything are not excellent at anything. Just like my old YouTube channel, but now I've rebranded and refocused on SpaceX stuff, so please consider subscribing. So I can imagine now that SpaceX knew that Starship could very well flop, they went back to the drawing board and decided that Starship should have a few different criteria. It should still be cheap and rapidly reusable. In fact, cheaper than the Falcon 1, but more reusable than Falcon Heavy. The second altered criteria was to do everything in multiple designs. The first iteration would be Lunar Starship, with engines further up so it wouldn't land in its own crater. Also Cargo Starship with a big bay door. And then Low Earth Orbit Starship, the traditional Starship, and the Martian Starship. Hey guys, I'll make a video going further into these iterations soon. So make sure to subscribe and turn on that bell to get a notification when I release that video. So long story short, each variant is excellent at the one thing it was made to do. But couldn't that go wrong because you have all these different types for a tiny niche use? Well, no, because each variant uses the same skeleton and main structure. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe for more SpaceX videos.